to be hit with alopecia? Because it's a funny old age anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting time. It was, I was in school. I'd just gotten highlights like 2 days before, so my best friend Ali was like checking out my highlights and thinking they were all great. And she was like, Amber, there's a tiny little patch at the back of your head. And I was like, what? I was like, that's bizarre. What could it be? I thought my brother might have scalped me, who literally had no idea what it could be, genuinely.
Yes.
So went home, told my mom. We were like, this is very, very bizarre. So then ended up going to the doctor, and then the doctor said that it was alopecia. And then didn't think anything of it because it was a tiny patch, like I said, at the back of my head.
Yes.
But then the patch started getting bigger and bigger, and then the patch appeared at the top of my head, and then it got to a point where I couldn't really hide it anymore, and it was definitely a challenging year, shall we say, that year.
And when the doctors said that to you, did they say it'll be mild end of it? Did they try to treat it with shampoos and so on, or how did they? They
didn't really know. That was the thing at the time. People still don't know. Alopecia is one of those conditions where people aren't really educated that much on it, and no one really knows. Not much research is going into it. So at the time, they just said, take it easy, make sure you're, not stressed, make sure you're not anxious, take care of yourself. Here's some steroid creams, here's some steroid shampoos, some steroid conditioner, and just keep looking after yourself, really. But that didn't really help. The steroids just ended up making things a bit worse, and I became a little bit more stressed because of that, and it was just all a bit...
Just kind of feeding into each other.
Yeah, exactly.
And what about the idea of, when you go to discos and, you're 15, 16, you still had patches, is that right?
Still had patches, yeah. So it was a very interesting time. So me and my mum somehow found this, like, brown spray. A lot of men use it. It's like this, we used to call it the bald man spray, with the men with, like, receding hairlines would just, like, spray it on. So every night before I'd kind of go out to Wes, which is my local hangout, just up the road.
Yes.
My friends would come around and they'd help me like spray the back of my head that I couldn't get to. But one night before Wes, the spray can had nothing left in it, and we were like, shit, what are we going to do? What will we use to kind of fill in these patches?
Yeah.
So we ran around the whole entire house looking for anything brown. So like eyeshadows, eyeliners, you name it, trying to like fill in these gaps pretty much. So anyway, we went to Wes. Then it started to rain. So you can imagine I was standing outside of Wes. The rain started coming and I was like, oh my God. And my friend just got a hoodie, put it up on my head. So I still carried on the night, but I had a hoodie up for the entire night. So
good friends.
Very good friends.
Minding
it was very nice. They were minding me.
You never count on the weather in Ireland, didn't it?
Exactly. The dripping would not have been a good look.
Not a great look necessarily.
Not the best.
And people wouldn't be as understanding at that age, I suppose, as well.